seasons. I don't know if it's going to be 2 or 3 parts, but today we're definitely going to start with part 1, see how far we get with that. Pretty cool side quest from the main quest itself, but you know, it is what it is. So if I'm not mistaken, what we've already done is we've already made our way to Riften itself. So I've actually disabled a few mods because it'll give us slightly better gameplay just moving across. So the first thing that we had to do is, as soon as we actually walked into Rift, and there was a guy called Maul, M-A-U-L, you just chat to him for a few seconds and he tells you about this guy called Brynjolf, who will actually find just now. And from there, that's how the quest line for the Thieves Guild pretty much starts. So let's do that.
I'm really getting tired of... excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double the usual.
So Brynjolf is in the B&Bob. As soon as you walk in, he's literally on one of the sides, either the right side or the left side.
People of Riften,
never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lass.
Boo-hoo, there he is.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my
You can
business.
pretty much answer this guy whichever way
Maybe
you
you'd like a
want,
taste.
you know, he'll still give you a job, I guess.
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Alright.
I'll be at the
So we
market
need to
come
just
morning.
wait till the market
better be
morning. And we'll pretty much be able to find this fool. And once we find him, we can obviously start our quest line. And so if you've noticed, we started this game off with me naked because I switched off a couple of months. Lo and behold, I just think it'll give us a slightly better, you know, game across the board. But we'll see. We'll see how that works completely. Alright, I just want to get
Come to see Balaman perform miracles.
some
Smithing's
armor,
been in
maybe.
my blood for generations. I owe my success to my The secret is my forge. It consumes
See what
fire
else?
salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
I thought about
What brings you to
these mods.
Balaman today?
It'll be nice to
Blades,
actually get
helmets,
things
pretty much anything to suit your
that
needs.
just help with how. And what we're going to be doing. A lot of the stuff here is going to be based on bow and arrow stuff, and I mean, we've lost both our bows, so we need to find ourselves a bow, something that actually works. I'll take the Dolphin bow of flames probably, or looks like the best one that he actually has, so we'll take that. And then we need things to actually put on, so we'll take the helmet of archery. That's cool. Short grip, yeah. Lifting, yeah. Wielding, yeah, since we're actually using one-handed stuff right now. Yeah, maybe it's the major health, just so that we've got something that way around. Hey, cool. I think we should be fine that way around. I mean, you could always do things like that for cheats and actually just sell, you know, the arrows that we actually make and so forth. Oh god. That'll obviously help with cash flow if you're running low, but we don't need that so far.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Let's give it another hour. And I just want to see what apparel I actually do have. What we're gonna have to do here is sneaking pickpocket, so that's cool in terms of Ironheart boots. Bronze braces. In terms of the helmet, we'll put that helmet on. We're gonna look a bit weird, but you know. And we've got a ring that we can put on. In terms of clothes, we're actually just wearing something that's a little bit of one-handed, and also does some sneak.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale.
There we go.
Live for thou.
Can't bring you off.
Okay, good. Wait until I start the distraction. Then show me what you're made of.
Highest quality in Skyrim.
Looking to stay alive?
Everyone,
Yeah,
everyone,
he did.
gather round.
I have something
Vegetables
amazing
as
to show you
crisp
that
as a
demands
winter's
your
morning.
attention. You need to hear this.
So we know we're hidden because of the line, obviously. If that line isn't there, then we're in trouble. I mean, we've done this a fair few times. Right. Now we've got that open.
Everyone, over here.
A strong box again. Wow, man. Well, I guess if you live in a city full of thieves, you always want to have more than one place that you lock your stuff in, I guess. So all we're taking is the silver ring, right?
Come on, Briggo. What is it this time?
I'm gonna punt this on the ground shape. The easiest way to do it
This
is
is a
to
rare
come across
opportunity.
behind these boxes over here. We should be cool that way around, actually.
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow.
Once
and
that's
see
done,
which
homeboy over there is basically going to say to us, yeah, okay, cool, you're good, and let's start working. So I just want to take the time away.
Waste of time. Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Fresh meats and produce. Get
Looking
them
to stay
before they're
alive?
gone.
Why take a chance?
Buying and selling
Oh, that's
fine
done.
jewelry
Just
here.
chat to bring you
Looks
off.
like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Well, Thieves Guild has been going through a bit of a tough time, right? And because of that,
My organization's been having
what
a
we're
run
trying
of
to
bad
do
luck.
is we're trying to actually bring
But I
them
suppose
back
that's
to
just
their
how it
former
goes.
glory, as I'd say.
But never mind
Um,
that. You
But
did
I
the
mean, to
job,
be fair, I think
and you
we're
did
just
it
doing
well.
it so we can get to the top.
Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then. The group get there in one piece. And we'll see if you've really got what it
Why
takes.
take a
Finest
chance?
oddities from Morrow.
Boom. Nice thing about this specific mission is the right ways are really cool, I guess.
Buying and selling
Creepy place to
fine
be in if
jewelry here.
you know the type of person that gets scared easily, but
Tell about it.
I mean, that's what the game is about, I guess. It's literally based on criminals and weird things all over the place.
Protect yourself right.
But the right way is in the
Buy
corner.
armor from Relevant.
Right, we're just gonna go in here. In terms of weapons, we're just gonna make sure that we actually do use a weapon that will help us move along. Right, from the very onset, it's very creepy in here. Did someone actually follow us in? It's very creepy in here, so what you're trying to do a lot
I
of
don't
the
know,
time
Droff.
is...
They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why? Huh?
To these people. I guess that's the beauty of Mars, but anyway. Once you've done that, it's just about making our way through. A lot of this stuff is by chance. There's a lot of random stuff that you'll actually find across the board, but like even over here, we can't actually bring that bridge down for now, so we have to jump into this pit. If you go left, look, it's expert level. If you're willing to actually wade through that and get that done, that's cool, but across the board, you can actually you saw those little trap over there, and if you activate that trap, then it just obviously helps you, so you don't get stabbed there. If you go through here again, you'll find skeevers. And you'll also find people's beds and so forth. There's a lot of like miscellaneous items that you can kind of find and sell and so forth. But there's also quite a few weird, cool things that you can actually find, you know? There's a person in the corner, key on the fist. Actually doesn't have a lot, except he's really cool unarmed.
Someone there? Ah, found you!
He did that. Alright. So if you just search on there, you'll find the gloves of the pug list. They're really cool. Excuse me. Now just moving forward. There's always potions and weird things like on windows. As you come across these things. Oh, I almost got hit by that. Good thing. That's better. Bad like cyan. There's a few ingredients in here that you can actually just take for yourself. The right ways, like I said, are creepy, but they're not impossible. It's just about finding your way across. Now that we're here, I'm gonna see if this lowlife is gonna try and fight.
Not the best you can do. I love a challenge. Victory or Sovngarde!
The worst in the world. Right, now that he's nice and empty, we can move across. Here's that bridge that we saw on the other side. We can pull the lever now so that we don't want to get back in and out, which we're going to have to do for one of the other missions. It's going to be nice and possible that way around. There's gonna be a mission where we're actually gonna come back into these right ways, and we're gonna have to move across. That's that expert door that we saw, which should have sent us straight up here, but yeah. 9 to the Ragged Flanagan. It's pretty much what Brynjolf wanted us to come. Now, if we'd found Stone of Baranzaya, this would have been a perfect place to actually just
that one before, Bryn. Quit
do that
kidding
as well.
yourself.
So let me just show you something quickly. So the Ragged Vaults is where we're going to have to go for that mission that I told you about at Esbern. We're trying to actually get in here, which is where the Thieves Guild is.
Well, color me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and so. Now that I've whetted your appetite with the OR, I want you to explain. Kirava, first, do this right, and I can promise you, honestly, the debt is set. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed.
So,
good.
They shouldn't be killed.
If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn. Tips. Talk to Talon J at the Bee and Barb, and see if you... Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. I'll be here when you're done.
So we're literally going to do all three of the things that we just spoke about. Because we're minis today. Thieves. And make our way across into Rift, and I think all three of them should actually be across here somehow.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Queries are cool. Every time they give you a note,
from someone named Calselmo in Markarth.
Mission.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So whenever I get them, I just try and actually get it done immediately. But in this context, I think it's Calselmo asking us to actually bring something to Markarth. Braces of eminent reality. Okay. We shall definitely do that. I mean, they're ours. It's cool. So, the three that we're gonna have to deal with right about now. So let's start in the B and bar, right? This is Talon J, so for Talon J, need to get him to get to Kariva.
What do you want? I met her when in Black. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete them. I understand. Hopefully I'll be able to... With the rumors going up, I'm not that foolish. Look, I'm only... Kirava has... Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. I met her when in Blackmar. I already have the gold band, but I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. If you'll excuse me.
Right. Now that you've spoken to her.
Huh?
I do believe our speech is not the greatest at this point in time, but...
Here for a room or something to drink? No, and I never will. How could...
Yeah.
Please, my family means too much. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
I got you.
Now, what did you want? I already paid you.
Yeah, calm down, woman. Oh, we got that. For each one of them, if you do the optional first, it should give you a slightly better chance.
Huh? Yes. Horses are... I hope to open my own stables one day. I owe a great deal of
missions.
I was able... I borrowed some... Now Sapphire wants her money back. You will? Oh, thank you.
Anyway. We got Helga. Stole her statue.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left. You have my statue. What are you going to do with it? Not Lady Dibella. No! I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Oh man. That was very theatrical, but okay. Alright, and then the last one should be the orphanage lady, if I'm not mistaken. They said smash.
Stop! That's priceless!
Just pay them, Bercy.
Oh no, you're the one. Oh, there's no need for that. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed.
Wow.
Here, take it.
Cool. Now that we got that payment, back into the right ways. And back across. And this is how we pretty much get accepted into the Thieves Guild. Excuse me. Now I've had a lot of people speak about Skyrim and Fallout 4 and how the differences between
job's
the
done
two
and you even brought the gold.
Great, but
best of all,
to
you
be
did
fair,
it
people
clean.
like what they like.
I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done.
The most
and it would seem I owe you something in
Fallout,
return.
I prefer
Here you
Skyrim
go.
as a platform.
I think you'll find these quite useful.
It seems better to play, but you know, we have...
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, that's the spirit. I think you'll do more than just... What's on your mind? We've run into a rough... Tell you what, you keep... Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
All right. Now, if you had...
After you talk to Brynjolf and
stones, you
Mercer,
could actually
come back
speak
and
to
see me.
birds. She's got different missions for you. Dalvin's got the same thing across the board. And the bartender.
I'll get it when I'm done eating.
Okay. Get through across. When we discover the Thieves Guild. Across most of these boxes, you'll find a lot of stuff. And if you're like me and you're a little crazy, you take everything. Across the floor and so forth is where you find, or rather where you might find uniform. These guild uniform is like really cool, especially if you're starting out. There's the boots, there's the gloves. We did miss a book, by the way. We'll go back to that one. So now we're literally looking for a hood and the armor. It's a really cool place to actually hide out. Guys, they're all thieves, so I mean, they steal from each other. Just make sure they don't take everything from you. These guys are really cool. They go deep into the Nightingale story, which is similar to the armor that I was actually wearing when we started the game in the mod. We will go back to that, and I will show you how that kind of factors in and fits into the whole quest line.
Name's
Rude.
Rude.
We'll get that back, you know?
Yeah, Rude. Like
a lot of people in this Thieves Guild where you can chat to them and find new missions across the board if that's your type of thing. As for me, at this current moment, all I'm trying to do is actually get the actual quest line itself done. Actually, just get the damn armor.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear.
Should I actually ban it?
You play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Goldenpool, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. The Golden Glow estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told, and you should talk with Delvin. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you yet. Come back here. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work around here. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious Maven, the guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
So let's get our armor real quick. Come back to Vex and all of them later and like chat to them and, you know, figure out and find out what they can give us across the board.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Now I'm good.
All right then. So you're the new recruit, huh?
Yes, I am.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the Fed. I can also provide a few supplies. Sure, how about... Look, at the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
What I can actually sell to it quickly. What does that have barrels? Normally get rid of anything that's not important. Oh wow. Just a lot of miscellaneous stuff actually.
Now,
done.
if you'll excuse me.
Let's get the show on the road. So Golden Glow Estate is actually not that bad. It's a very simple mission. Well, if you're not afraid of a little bit of action, you know. Once it's done, like no one's really gonna give you any issues, and this is where we're trying to get to the state of it, right? So normally it's like fast travel anywhere close by. Moles are like easy because at that point you won't necessarily get into any trouble. And then we can make our way to when it's complete it looks okay-ish. I just don't like what it feels like when you're wearing it, so I'm just going to stick to chest clothes and my weird boots. So we're just going to swim across till we get to the beehive and use a little bit of magic to just put on fire. Linreach is really cool. We'll check that out when we do Blackreach later. Alright. Nice thing about this is that speaks about a trapdoor that you find over here. If you speak to, I should basically give you the location of that back door and so forth, and then you can kind of get in yourself. Let's give you some weird animals. And they give you all types of weird diseases too. But hey, you know. We literally went over something or some sort of debris. Probably a trap that we didn't actually see active. And because of that, a few skeevers are dead. We're still alive at least, which is good. Without the mods, it's going to be much easier for them to actually get to us or to kill. Right, there's a lot of adept blocks across the board, which I'm going to try and get open. A lot of them are just like weird chests and some really cool loot across the board. We'll try to get some of that. And you'll probably find, you know, a few skills here and there. Probably some wine and so forth. We do have a few level ups, which we'll use as soon as we get into a little bit of trouble somewhere. But because we're actually looking for a lot of, well, you know, we're guessing that there's going to be a lot of argy-bargy positions on one-handed, and we just need to make sure that we're using our gauntlets as well. There we go. Everything's quite straightforward in terms of how you're going about it. You're basically going straight into any passage. Up here we can actually go up and into the estate itself. Actually at the top of the estate we can either go straight into the house, or we can create a diversion before we go straight into the house. Also, this is going to depend on, you know, how well we can actually sneak and whether or not we can stay away from all these mercenaries. They're not entirely strong, but at the same time, you know, you don't want to tout and test anyone like that. You just have to make sure that they're not seen. And you can burn the living daylight out of these things. That's the mercenaries all pop up out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but like, you know. Once they've done that, we're just trying to run around them pretty much. that house. Now, the doors are expert level. If you know, if you're okay doing that, that's nice and easy. Another way is to just find Argoneth in the being barred and just pickpocket from him, or like persuade him or intimidate him or something. This is by far the hardest one, but I mean, it is worth the challenge, right? It's like I said, whenever we find a sweet spot, we find markers, we can see on that side. I was really close. And then just let it in. Oh, in like that. We're not going to try and make too much of a ruckus, although it might not be easy to...
Fall back! What was that? Now you're mine.
Never should have.
What you want, huh? We are routed. Fall back.
No more! I yield! I yield!
What do you mean, no more, you yield? Yo, come back here, you. All these mercenaries are very weird, but I'm not acting as if they're mercenaries, you know? But oh well.
You're a dead woman!
Yeah, you're afraid of a woman.
Not so fast! That your best?
Like, where is it?
Don't take a chance. I'll make you pay.
There's gonna be quite a few of these mercenaries in this house. To be fair, we just need to find our way to the basement. It's slow to sneak around the house per se, but it does give us perks. It'll increase the level of most things anyway. Well, oh, so there's a depth, so we just need to be really careful about where we place things. Markers there. Thanks, Tim. I love making the content too. Alright. So as soon as we can find a way to get into the basement, we'll almost be there. I mean, it can kind of show us where we have to go, but I like looking around and just making sure that we're technically in the right place. These lockpicks. Nice thing about it though is that even if you do kind of like destroy a lockpick, you still get a little bit of charge from that, which is really cool. Thanks, Tim. There's a few books. These aren't necessarily going to do anything for us. Some books. You can take that if you need the loot, or you can top up on your loot. Now we're going to the basement. And same thing here. Boom.
Get away
boom,
from me. Victory is yours. I submit.
We're routed.
Cannot best you.
Where are running to? Huh?
No. Show me what you
Where are running to, boy? I'll leave the all running.
I cannot best you.
Let's just put on. Do we have any interesting shots? We don't.
No.
We run like halfway across everything and we haven't necessarily seen much. So we came in through there. Look down, there's a few barrels. Most of them got food, nothing too crazy. You got a few chests that you can absolutely ransack as per usual. I mean, we ran all the way this way, but there's still some loot on this side, some wolf pelts, some vandals, deer hides, that type of stuff. Could be useful for some of you.
Oh well, must have run off.
In there too. I did not run off, bro. I am right here. Huh? Don't have to
had enough.
In terms of shots, we got the force.
You should have stayed in your precious forest cells. We're routed.
Right, so at this point I just want to level up because I feel like I can do health first. And do one-handed. And I'm going to do lockpicking. Just make those two easier, I guess. Need pickpocket. Not easy too. We'll get to speech as it gets relevant, to be fair. Found the safe. Again with the safe, it's gonna be really hard to open up, but that's what happens when you go in stealth. You're not trying to pickpocket people beforehand. fly about playing Finder, and soon enough you actually find exactly where there's some sort of base system. And boom, we've got that. So if we read that, there's the bull. Take the bull. Take the money. And this is going to send us straight back into the sewer. So technically we've kind of gone through this undetected, as much as we all know that that's not the case. Skyrim. Get a fair few kilometers away from those states itself. And we can fast travel back to the guild.
Made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives.
I've smoothed things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut. At least you remembered one of the things that Arengoth sold. He has no idea. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any blast. Well, but for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a... That's between you. Just keep your ears open and your mouth shut, and you'll be fine.
Right. So now we go and we go meet this Blackbriar. It's always delightful.
So you're the one that burned down Golden Glow Estate?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what that little stunt you pulled is going to cost me? I'm amazed you even bothered to show your face here. The only reason we're having this conversation is due to Brynjolf's... He claims you possess some sort of uncanny aptitude for your... Is that confidence, You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf... Faith. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correct? I hope not. I have a competitor called Honey. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
And we could literally call it, what we will do is just fast travel to Whiterun. So we're ready for our mission, which is actually relatively easy and kind of cool. Get to our house, save it, call it a day, and take it with part 2 off of that. Thank you very much for listening, actually. I really appreciate you guys coming on the stream and checking out the walkthroughs and gameplays. Please subscribe, like and share, leave your comments, ask any questions below, leave suggestions and so forth. Thank you very much. This has been pretty dope. See you guys soon.